I want to talk about an awful word from R.A. Clark's book, Life is Not a Snapshot. It says, what is the one thing that people resist more than anything else in the world? Go ahead, take your time answering the questions. I want to give you plenty of time to change your mind. While you're thinking, would you happen to have change for $1? Don't forget it's only a few weeks until the seasons change and the leaves will start to change colors. Whose turn is it to change the baby's diaper? Do you give up? You should know this. I've given you lots of hints. What is the one thing that people resist more than anything else in the world? Change. Someone said that the biggest room in the world is the room for change, but I think that few of us have even spent much time in it. Jesus presented to his disciples principles that demanded radical change in their lives. They had spent years ingrained in the rhetoric and religion. They had come to accept their position in life. They assumed that they were just part of the rank and file. But Jesus took them into the changing room as he drew near to the end of his earthly ministry. Jesus called the disciples together in what was familiarly called the upper room. There they participated in the Passover meal. Then Jesus rose from the supper and laid aside his garments, took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured the water into a basin, began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. So when he had washed their feet, taken his garment and sat down, he said to them, do you know what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you say, well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. That's in John 13. One of the greatest changes that takes place in a believer is the transformation to servanthood. G.T. Niles said, it is easier to dole out services than to be servants. This is so true in our day. If we were not careful with our kindness and mercy, we can become just another welfare agency. Christ did not call us to be a service provider. He called us to be servants. For I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Now, go and do it. God bless you. Have a great Monday. See you tomorrow.